Bonsuelo, athletes. Complex fractions. That sounds like a lot of fun. Here's the basic idea. I'm just going to go through it, and then in the next file, we'll actually go through more examples. But what you're going to do is multiply the top, the numerator, and the bottom, the denominator, by the lowest common denominator. Now, you have to find the lowest common denominator for all the terms. So taking a look at this fraction right here, okay, you have to look at every denominator and find, and what's the denominator for this? It's 1. So what's the common denominator for x squared x to the 7th, and 1? It's x to the 7th. So you're not finding the common denominator for the numerator and a different common denominator for the denominator, okay? You're doing it to the top and bottom. And what do you do? So here again, for those, there are 4 terms, there are 4 fractions, okay? To get the lowest common denominator for all of those, same as if you were adding them together, you would take the largest exponent for each factor. Therefore, what you're going to do is multiply the top by x to the 7th and the bottom by the entire top by x to the 7th. Now, so what do? You take the x to the 7th and you distribute it to each one. And this is what you get right here, okay? And then the idea here is to cancel. All you're doing is getting rid of the fraction within the fraction, okay? Notice you still have a fraction, but what you're going to do is get rid of the fraction within the fraction. So here the x to the 2nd and the x to the 7th cancel to give you 2x to the 5th. The x and the x to the 7th cancel to give you 2x to the 6th. The x to the 7ths cancel completely, and here nothing cancels. So you get 2x to the 5th, 3x to the 6th, 5, and 8x to the 7th. And that's the basic idea. Now, they can look different than this, but that's pretty much about it, okay? So in the next, that's all I'm going to do is give you the general idea. In the next file, what we'll do is take a look at some more examples, and we're not going to do anything different, but the problems can look different than this. So we'll see you in a few minutes.